So how was it yesterday? Did you get any help or anything after the session? What discussion we had, Amrita, yesterday?
Okay. A warm welcome to everybody on ISCA, Indian Specialized Counseling Academy. Archika and Ashima making the difference here, giving an open platform to come talk and understand a lot of things because we all matter. Good afternoon, Archika and rest of the people, Amrita, Dishu, Narendra, and who else? We have Deepak and Ashish. Archika, I think you were saying something. Please go ahead.
Hi, Ashima. Thank you so much. It's so lovely to hear all this from you. You know, I can't do this. What do you do? I'm asking Amrita. Yeah, please carry on.
No, that's okay. You were saying something to Amrita. Go on.
I was asking about yesterday's session. We had quite a good discussion, and I was just asking that was it a help or something, some insight or some suggestion work?
Yes, ma'am. It was very helpful for me because after that I was thinking about my capabilities and I was analyzing the thing and literally, truly speaking, I got my answer and it was very helpful. Thank you so much to both of you.
That's really great to hear, you know. When you are doing something, when me and Ashima, we started this and we had some vision. So when people say this, okay, somehow we are kind of helping them, so we feel really good कि okay, थोड़ा बहुत success मिल रही है हमें. We are actually, you know, achieving and we are working.
Yes, ma'am. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you so much. This is our job. So today, Ashima, it's a very important thing, saying no to bosses and colleagues at work.
Absolutely. Ashish is saying good afternoon and Amrita says Narendra is also saying good afternoon. Can we take a quick one from Amrita, Archika, that what exactly she understood? I think probably that would be able to help others, because when she came in and she had a doubt and a confusion, and then when she had a discussion with you and she talked to everybody, listened to everybody, she could understand a lot of things herself. So can we have a quick one from her so that it can help others? It can help others.
Yeah, ma'am. मैं सबको बताना चाहूँगी जो yesterday we had a conversation about capabilities. I'm doubting about my capabilities. तो जब मेरे सर ने स्पेशली कभी कुछ एक कमेंट किया कि आप ये नहीं कर सकते हो या मेरी कैपेबिलिटीज जज की गई, तो वो कैपेबिलिटीज मुझे इसलिए हिट किया, मुझे इसलिए उस टाइम गुस्सा आता था बिकॉज वो कैपेबिलिटीज मुझे पहले भी याद दिला चुके थे थ्रू माय इन-लॉज, और इन-लॉज के ही साइड से मैंने ये चीजें सुनी थी. तो वो कहीं ना कहीं मुझे कहीं वो एक था मेरे सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में कि मुझे ही क्यों जज किया जा रहा है. और एक्चुअली मेरे साथ मैं आप लोग दोनों को ये भी सबको बताना चाहूंगी, मैं उस टाइप की लड़की रही हूँ कि मैंने हमेशा से ये सुना कि अमृता जैसा बनना है या अमृता जैसा होना चाहिए. तो बट जैसे ही मेरी शादी हुई तो कुछ बिल्कुल अलग हुआ और मुझे ऐसा लगा अरे मैंने तो कभी ये चीज सोची ही नहीं और सुनी भी नहीं, तो अभी यहाँ पे मेरी कैपेबिलिटीज पे क्यों मुझे जज किया जा रहा है या क्यों मुझे बोला जा रहा है. बट बाद में खैर मुझे बहुत चीजें समझ में भी आई, बट ये चीज कहीं ना कहीं मुझे तब भी हिट करती थी. और बट जब मैं जॉब में आई तो जब मैंने ये फिर चीज सुनी तो तब मुझे एक्चुअली में बहुत गुस्सा आया. बट कल जब कॉन्वर्सेशन हुआ उसके बाद मुझे समझ में आया कि इतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है ये सब, अपने आप पे डाउट नहीं करना चाहिए. और मैंने एक्चुअली में एट सम पॉइंट आई डाउटेड माई सेल्फ, वो मुझे कहीं ना कहीं लगा. बट कल काफी हेल्पफुल हुआ. मैंने रात तक इस चीज को काफी एनालाइज किया कि मैं इतने टाइम से एक्चुअली इतने सालों से अपने आप को यहाँ पे डाउट में ही रखती रही कि अच्छा वाकई हो सकता है शायद मेरी कैपेबिलिटीज उतनी इनफ नहीं है या मुझे सब ऐसा क्यों सोचते हैं. बट फिर मुझे समझ में आया कि जरूरी नहीं है हर किसी को प्रूफ करना या हर किसी को बताना, और अपनी कैपेबिलिटीज जब आपको पता है तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है आगे जाके भी आप प्रूफ कर पाओ. जरूरी नहीं है, क्योंकि हो सकता है वो चीजें आपको ड्रैग करने के लिए की जा रही है, आप हो भी नहीं वैसे. तो ये चीजें काफी मुझे अच्छा लगा.
So I think, Amrita, that was beautiful. So which means somehow yesterday you could connect and you could understand because you were mindfully trying to analyze. And जब आपने वो analysis किया तो आपको बहुत सी चीजें, क्योंकि शायद कहीं ना कहीं वो आपके दिमाग में चल रहा था और एक डिस्कशन से शायद वो एक जो रूट था वो ओपन हो गया, and then it helped. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes.
You have made our day by saying, because our focus and attention is on this, that if we can really help people in any ways, here on Mensa, because Mensa is a beautiful app where people come and connect and understand a lot of things. And this 1 hour of mental wellness, social wellness, a holistic development of every individual is what we, ISCA, Indian Specialized Counseling Academy, are aiming. Archika and Ashima, trying to make a difference. We have others, Archika. Let's just quickly hear from, I don't know if Dishu was there yesterday. Dishu, Narendra, Rajat and Anshi. And then we'll move on to today's topic because I think it is really interesting. Yesterday we were talking of certain points, but let's quickly go on to Dishu. Dishu, do you want to unmute and speak? Oh, Dishu disappeared. No worries. So let's go on to Narendra, Rajat, and then Anchi.
Yes, ma'am. Saying no to bosses and colleagues at work. That is also one art. Everything, everywhere in the world, you are saying the no means you are you have a free right to say, but something I'm adding later, man.
So what are you exactly saying, Narendra? You think it is difficult to impress bosses or to say no to them?
Yes. Yeah, difficult because of bosses have powers and they remove job also.
So I think it should not. The only major word is ego, right? We'll discuss that. Let's move on to Rajat and then Anshi.
So, good afternoon, ma'am. Hey, Ashima ma'am, Archika ma'am, Amrita, Narendra, Anshi, and to all the listeners. Hopefully, I'm audible. Okay. Oh, brilliant. So, yes, I think it's very challenging, but it is sometimes you take a lot of convincing, and hopefully, you can say no to your bosses at work. I think saying no to colleagues at work, can be a little tough too, but I think if you're in a new job and then you want to impress everyone, like especially your team and especially the person who you work for, right? So I think in that way you try and impress him or her with your caliber of work and the work you do. Saying no to them, like if they ask for overtime or if they ask for some targets which are beyond your capabilities or some things which are not under your control, then you have to be adaptive. You can't say no because they also want to challenge you, they also want to test you, and they also want to get to know you. So sometimes they put up opportunities and challenges and test your mettle, okay, whether you would say no or whether you would say yes. In that way you have to be adaptive and think on the spot, okay, I should not say no to this. I can do it with the help of my colleagues, or I can do it with the help of the people around me. So it helps if you are adaptive. It helps if you can communicate your problems at your workplace to your colleagues instead of going straight to your boss, because the bosses won't want to listen to your problems. He or she, they want to get your work done, right? So maybe talk with your colleagues before and then go to your boss. Yeah.
I have a question to ask, Rajat. Is it by experience that we get to know that the bosses are not ready to understand or listen to us or talk to us, or is it our own thought process which is working?
I think in most cases, ma'am, our own thought process, because generally we think that maybe he or she is right, that's why they are the boss, right? So maybe
Go on, Rajat. Then I'll talk about that quotation which everybody knows.
So yes, I just wanted to say that maybe they are just looking for the best opportunity we have. But yes, I think that's why they are our boss, right? They must be right. They must be doing some things right.
So it is a generalized statement, right? The boss is not going to listen. So what Rajat?
There is a statement, na, boss is always right.
Yeah, rule number 1.
Boss is always right.
Yeah. Rule number 1, boss is always right. Rule number 2, if you think that is wrong, please refer to rule number 1. Right? I hope everybody understood that. Anshi, let's go on to you.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Hello.
Good afternoon, Bacha. You can continue.
Yes, ma'am. Like as today's topic is saying no to bosses and colleagues. So I would say whether saying no or yes is required in this on the situation itself. Like there's so many times when a boss for the growth of the company tells their colleagues to do something unethical, and if something is hampering your moral or your beliefs, so you should say no, because nothing is important than your inner self. So you should, whenever you think there is the right time to say no, you should say no.
That's a very beautiful thing what you have brought it, Anshi, that that moral grounds and then unethical ways. I think in today's world and time, all of this is happening because we have put everything to stake, and that is where the biggest challenge is, right? So to understand, because egos should not come in. That's a very beautiful point, Anshi, what you've brought. So let's hear from Sanket, and then we'll get on to diving into understanding certain pointers of why it is difficult, what are the consequences and all that stuff. Sanket, go on.
Hey, hi ma'am. Actually ma'am, means when people or if new joinee join any company, or he's fresher, and if he has not that much experience in his hand and lack of knowledge, at that point it's much difficult to say no to the other colleagues. Like if they are senior, I think people has the fear of judgment. Might be they think like other senior colleagues will target them, and I think, and the people actually know how much they are potential, and actually they're giving the value to the company. This yes or no, actually these things not matter for those people. Means if they are so much productive, company knows actually how much they are productive and how much potential actually they have, then this yes and no really doesn't matter for those people. But the people who are still in the learning phase and they got the job in that phase, I think it's much difficult to say no to the senior colleagues at that point, I think.
So you have brought in another point. If you are new in job, it is difficult to say no because maybe you're wrong, maybe you're not right, maybe you can't challenge the boss. Absolutely.
But at only that point, if they have a lack of knowledge and the lack of experience in their hand.
Yeah, agree. But there is something called your own personality. Like Anshi talked about moral values and all. And now let's say if I think the situation or the work which I have been put into is not right, at least I should have the confidence of discussing it out. I should have it's like this. If as a child I had the confidence of reaching out to my parent for whatever I had confusion about, if my parent gave me a task and said, go do this, and मुझे ये था कि नहीं यार, ये मम्मी ने जो काम बोला ना, ये ठीक नहीं है, I can't do it, मेरे पास time नहीं है. And if I could not really do that with my mother or my father, somewhere that gets ingrained in our personality. Am I making sense when I say this? Because नई job, पुराना boss, नया boss, I do agree. All these things matter because when we are at a new place, we are trying to look at things in a different manner. We are trying to give everybody the time to understand us. We are taking our time to understand ourselves. But that communication barrier should not be there. That's my question. That's my question to everybody. Because even if I'm new in a job and I've been given some work and I'm told, okay, go do this, and I am like already loaded. It's not here. Let's talk of a situation where I'm already loaded with work, which means the new work which has been assigned to me in this new job is too much for me to handle. What will I do in such a situation? I'll still say yes.
No, absolutely no.
Yeah. So I think it is very situational and it is very circumstantial, in what circumstance you are, what's happening. That individual personality at every step matters. And I think that is what is the idea of learning how to say no, because probably we have not learned to say no. हम पीछे से बैठ के दूसरे को गाली देते रहेंगे, अरे यार पता नहीं क्यों कह दिया, मम्मी ने क्यों कह दिया, मेरे तो बिल्कुल जान ही नहीं है पापा को मना करने की. पापा को मना करना मतलब अपने दिमाग पे आफत लेना, उसी तरह बॉस को मना करना मतलब दिमाग पे आफत लेना. So all these things carry. Our relationships, the way we build from childhood, they matter. So, any other pointers from anybody, or Archika, do you want to go on and add something? Because I will be going through a series of pointers on why saying no is difficult, and what are the consequences of saying no, what is the importance of saying no, what are the techniques of saying no, and then we'll do certain case studies. Archika, or anybody who wants to say something.
I want to say something.
Go on.
Like ma'am, saying no is just a response of something you ask. It's not about we want to hamper, we want to hurt anyone. Like saying no should not be taken for ego. I mean, how can someone say no to me? I mean, they are not supposed to. And if you have such kind of mentality, so don't ask such questions. For that, someone can say no. And for a question, it's 50% chances that anyone could reply for no or yes. So I don't think so. No is a hearing no is a bothering thing. I think so.
Again, it is very personality oriented. Archika wants to say something. Archika, go on.
No, carry on if you have something to say.
I have plenty.
Yeah, definitely it has something to do with personality, and we can talk in length. But first of all, I would like to ask everybody, and this is very genuine, that why we are saying no. It's okay.
I think sometimes...
Yeah, Amrita.
Can I? Yeah. I think sometimes it's important to say no to your bosses and colleagues, because when it comes to your values, you should say no to everybody. Because I want to share one incident which has happened with me. My bosses and my senior bosses did something with customer, and they are putting their blame into me, on me. Mm-hmm. So that day I took stand for myself, and उन्होंने मुझे धमकी भी दी थी कि आपकी जॉब जा सकती है क्योंकि ये आपको लेना पड़ेगा. वो मेरे बॉस ने किया था, बट मैंने बोला जॉब जाती है तो जाए, बट मैं वहां पे नहीं झुकूंगी जो मैंने किया ही नहीं. मैंने एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया था वो चीज. तो मुझे पता था कि जॉब नहीं जाएगी, बिकॉज मुझे क्राइटेरिया भी पता है, ऐसे कोई अचानक से आपको जॉब से नहीं निकाल सकता है. बट जब मैंने उस टाइम पे स्टैंड लिया तो माय बॉसेस ने मतलब 10 डेज तो इतना ऐसा एग्रेसिव नेचर दिखाया, पूरा होल मंथ मैंने बहुत कुछ फेस करा. बट आफ्टर 1 मंथ वही लोग मुझे अप्रिशिएट कर रहे थे. मेरी उसी चीज का एग्जांपल दिया जा रहा था कि देखो अमृता झुकी नहीं, अमृता ने स्टैंड लिया और अमृता ने गलत का साथ नहीं दिया. बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है आपको पता होता है कि आपको ना कहाँ बोलना है, बट हो सकता है कई लोगों को नहीं भी पता. बट जहाँ आपको फील हो रहा है कि ये आपके अगेंस्ट में चीज जा रही है और आपने ये चीज नहीं करी है, या आपके मॉरल वैल्यूज को इफेक्ट कर रही है, आपकी पर्सनैलिटी को इफेक्ट कर रही है, क्योंकि जहाँ आपने स्टैंड नहीं लिया अपने लिए, वहाँ वो चीज आपके लिए ही इम्प्रेशन क्रिएट कर देती है. आपकी पर्सनालिटी को बताया जाता है कि ये आपकी पर्सनालिटी है. तो मुझे लगता है अपने लिए हमेशा स्टैंड लेना चाहिए, अपनी बात कहनी आनी चाहिए, फिर चाहे वो कोई किसी भी टाइप का वर्क प्लेस।
Makes sense, Amrita, and Minnie is writing down there such hypocrites. Minnie, I want to say that they are not hypocrites. The problem in society is that we have learned things, and whatever behaviors we carry on in the world or in the society, in the office culture, in the work culture, in the social culture. For example, this example कि आप बोलते हैं ना, भाई शादी में इतना पैसा खर्ची करने का क्या फायदा है, जो भी आएगा, कोई कहेगा दाल में नमक नहीं थी, कोई कहेगा ये नहीं मिला, भल्ले खत्म हो गए. So you understand? Why is it that we know what is the reaction going to be? Because these are all learned behaviors, and in Amrita's case, when she's talking of her bosses, they have learned that nobody will say no to them, right? For right or for wrong, because people by nature are afraid. We have that servile attitude. We have learned to say yes. We have learned to stand with folded hands. We have learned to know. That is what? Why we have learned? Because when we are small, our parents tell us, बच्चों को बड़ों के सामने कुछ नहीं बोलना चाहिए. How far is that true with everybody? Jaya, I'm coming to you. Just one more point. Jaya is writing something down. So how important is it for the parents to teach their children that if you feel something is not right, let's get into a discussion? You understand? It is all trickling down from that. It is a learned behavior. We have learned it. And somewhere our parents or our older generation, कैसा बच्चा है, बड़ों के सामने ऐसे बात करता है, अक्ल नहीं है. If the parents, instead of saying that, बेटा we can understand, आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम है, आराम से बैठ के बात करते हैं, गुस्सा क्यों हो रहे हो, क्रिटिसाइज क्यों कर रहे हो, चिल्ला क्यों रहे हो. प्रॉब्लम इन आवर सोसाइटी इज दैट वी हैव लर्नड कि अगर मुझे किसी चीज पे कोई ऑब्जेक्शन है तो मुझे चिल्लम चिल्ली करनी पड़ेगी, आवाज तेजी करनी पड़ेगी, तभी सामने वाला मेरी बात सुनेगा. अगर हम ये सीख ले कि भाई आराम से बैठ के चीजों को सुलझाया जा सकता है, सिर्फ आवाज ऊंची करने पे ही सामने वाला नहीं डरता है, अब हमें किसी को डराना भी नहीं है, हमको प्यार से बैठ के बातों को सुलझाना है, वो सॉल्यूशन ओरिएंटेड माइंडसेट हो जाएगा ना, तो a lot of things will change. I am going to Jaya. Jaya has something to write. Yeah, go on, Jaya.
Hi, Aishma. So I think this is the nice topic because I recently learned to say no in the workplace because I suffered 1.5 years because of not saying no. That's weird thing, right? So the thing is so my manager, he was working in the US shift and we were in India. So the thing was we asked him to set the meeting in the morning times, but he didn't agree. He said 7:30 p.m. So we agreed it, but the thing it ended up at 9:30 or 11 p.m. So the meeting will start at 9:30 only. We all are ladies. We have a kid at home. We never think about us. Even if he raised the concern, also he was not ready. So that time we realized he should have said no in the starting when he set up the evening meeting. Right, Ashima? Because most of the time what we are thinking is, it's okay. It's not like about we are not going to be people pleaser. It's okay, understanding other person's situation. It's about we are always compromising ourselves and our personal things. We should not do that. Though the work is important, we can express it in other way. I have this kind of important task is there, so we can say it easily.
So how did you, for 1.5 years you were suffering on account of the mindlessness of your boss, right?
Yes. We asked him for the morning. He didn't agree at all. I don't
then
know
how did you?
Right? I have to work with him also. So I asked for the project change. So there is opportunities which I expected. Almost all the things were in the US shift only. I totally didn't like it. So I just changed the company and I'm happily working in 9 to 5 shift.
So you acted upon it. You knew this boss is not going to listen, right?
Yeah. So I asked for the other opportunities, not the company change first option. I just asked for the other projects change. So most of the projects were in the US timings. I know it's not going to work out for me in my personal timings. So I just moved to the right one which I prefer.
That is what is very important.
Sometimes what we are thinking, in case if I say no, what my boss will think, we need to ready to face the consequences, Ashima. We are all getting fear to face the consequences. That's what I feel. Sometimes I feel to say no. I think to say no, but I won't say. I mean,
Even now,
yeah, we have many writing. My parents are definitely the culprits. I need a courtroom. I'm just renting out wheels. Go good. No, it's not like that. What Ashima was explaining, that we should have learned in a childhood and all that. That's all. It's a theories, and absolutely it's correct. And I'm actually supporting her. But when it comes to the bosses and when it comes to the workplace, so होता क्या है कि बहुत सारी चीजें हमें पता होती है. What do you think? As a bosses, we are not aware of the things, but there we are having different status, different scenario, different situations we need to handle. We need to handle 100 of people, and they get a different mindset. They have a goals they have targets and everything. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि बचपन से उन्हें सिखाया नहीं गया या उनको नहीं पता या उनके पेरेंट्स की अपब्रिंगिंग में कुछ प्रॉब्लम थी. No. It's not like that always. Okay, but it's like when we are working as an employee and when we want to say no. So first of all, very important thing is why we are saying no. Okay, what we have a real reason to say no. So we should have all the factors with us. We should analyze all the factors, all the reasons before saying no and how to say no. Because ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने बस कोई काम आया और उसको हमने उठा के कह दिया no. Why we are saying no? We know our workload. मैंने पूरा ट्रैक रखा हुआ है अपने workload का, and I'm having everything is I'm too occupied, I'm too busy. So I know what it is, how it is, my deadlines and everything. So then I'll not be able to accommodate a new work. Then when I'm saying no, so how I'm saying no, it all also matters. And another thing we should always keep in mind, when somebody is coming, not always in each and every case it would be there, but when somebody is coming or approaching you, to why they are coming to you? Your work stands out and they want this kind of work, that's why they are coming to you, or they just want कि उनको बस अपना काम कराना है और एक्स्ट्रा काम हो रहा है इसलिए आए हैं, या फिर आपका काम बहुत अच्छा है इसलिए आए हैं, या फिर वो आपका एक एटीट्यूड अलग है. Why you are the best, your image is very clean. Why? We should make list out all the reason in our mind before saying no. Boundaries, yeah, definitely, Jaya, that we need to set the boundaries clearly, definitely, but all these factors we should also consider, and ऐसा नहीं है कि इसमें बहुत time लगता है. When we practice all these things, so it happens very quick. जो हमारा thinking process है, and every time when you explain reason, मतलब अगर एक नो किसी रीजन के साथ में कंपनी होके आ रहा है ना, तो वो जस्टिफाई करना और सामने वाले को बताना, and then the reason is genuine. I'm having workload, I'm having my deadlines, I know my dates, I know my everything, and when Ashima is telling me कि अर्चिका ये वाला workshop आ रहा है, please will you be able to do this thing, ये बना दोगी तुम मेरे लिए, ये कर दोगी, and I'm like, Ashima, I'm having 2 other workshops, this is my deadline, I need to complete this first. If after this I get time, I'll help you out. Okay, then I'm saying no, I'm giving her reason, and then I'm giving alternate, right? मतलब सपोर्ट बहुत बड़ी चीज होती है. मैं सोल्यूशन नहीं दूं चीजों का तो भी चलेगा, बट सपोर्ट दे दूं तो थोड़ा सा उसको जस्टिफाई हो जाता है और थोड़ा सा व्हाट विल आई से कि इट फील्स सो गुड कि यार सपोर्ट तो करना चाह रहे हैं ये, मुझे ऐसा नहीं है सपोर्ट नहीं देना चाह रही है, मुझे सपोर्ट तो देना चाह रही है और सोल्यूशन भी ट्राई कर रही है. सोल्यूशन निकल नहीं रहा है वो और बात है, बट आई एम विद यू ऑलवेज. व्हाट डू यू से गाइस? हाउ डज इट साउंड? when I'm saying to Ashima is saying कि नहीं, तो I'm saying कि नहीं Ashima, इसके बाद अगर टाइम मिलेगा तो मैं I'll definitely would like to work with you, I'll definitely like to help you out. कर दूंगी मैं, अगर मिलेगा मुझे टाइम तो मैं कर दूंगी, पर मेरे पास अभी ये डेडलाइन है. So and we have to understand कि consistency होनी भी बहुत जरूरी है. When we are saying no, so we need to, sometimes it's like saying no is very tough, and it's very natural to feel bad when we say no to somebody. And after saying no, sometimes like I wish I could मैंने हाँ बोल दिया होता, I think wish you could have said yes. So we need to educate ourselves every time before saying no. that we are confident. I analyze all my factors, all my values. Emotional था वो, ज़्यादा emotional तो नहीं था, कहीं moral basis पे तो नहीं था, कहीं value के basis पे नहीं था. It was all factors, जितने professional, personal, everything मैंने सब analyze किया और फिर मैंने ये no बोला. How do you feel?
Absolutely, makes absolute sense. You know, when you say no, as Archika is discussing, there can be many reasons. You know, you don't have the resources, you'd want to prioritize other work, you have time constraints, and as Anshi brought in the ethical reasons, or probably you're not equipped, you don't have the expertise of doing it, or you probably are overburdened, so you want to do a work-life balance. Maybe there are risks. So next point is risks, that you think that, oh my God, if I do this work, there are going to be consequences with this task. So it is really important to tell my boss, discuss, sir, this is not possible. Isse humko gadbad ho sakta hai. So then company policies can be there. Overload is something. And, you know, if I'm not happy with something because I am overloaded, I don't have time, I am hard pressed, I don't think I can do it, I don't think I have the expertise. So there are many reasons why somebody would say no. And as Archika very beautifully said, that you don't say no for the ego's sake. No, I can't do it. That is what happens only in relationships. And you know, in relationships also it happens when we are being mindless, right? So when you're talking about saying no, I'll quickly run on to the basic pointers of why it is difficult to say no. It is difficult to say no because we are in the fear of disappointing others. We are, concerned that we might damage the relationship. We are worried that we might be looked at as somebody who is incompetent, or we are uncooperative, or probably, you have the pressure. Oh my God, as a team leader, I have to show them I am very good. I can do everything. I'm in a team. I have to ace it. Absolutely. Fear of disappointment is there, There we called of fear of missing out, Narendra. We call of that if I don't do this, if I say no, I might miss out something. I might not be able to, gather some experience. So that is one. Mini saying incompetence, what is that? बहुत सुना है. Okay,
incompetence के ताने मैंने बहुत सुने हैं.
Incompetence के ताने. So yeah, definitely. But okay, ताने सुने हैं because maybe you said no and they were trying to get after you. कि भाई, you can come on. You want to speak, Mini, before I continue? Go on.
Yeah, I mean, initially when I was hearing it, my heart was crying literally because initially it was not about the workplace. So right from the school, right from my formative academics, I've been told to kind of satiate everybody's unjust and just demands. I mean, I remember my teacher would to give me, go, just be the monitor, maintain silence in the classroom, or, go to the third floor and bring my stuff bag and something or the other, check the question papers, count down, do the totaling and everything. And I've just done that in the pretext of, gaining maybe 20-30 more marks because that's the teacher assessment thing. And in that pretext, and later on I got to know that it took a toll on me because I've not learned to say no. And in my workplace itself, when I am working, the pressure is coming in, they just assign you with that, and you literally have to give in 50% of the time because they are so naive. You literally have to teach them like a baby and spoon feed them literally because they're so laid back. They don't want to make any attempt. If you'll tell them like, listen, do this part on your own because I've told you the drill and I've given you the drift, they are not turning up to do that. And later on in the meeting, they will tell you that, you haven't met your deadlines, you haven't met your targets, and they will lash out on you. And you are literally getting the short end of the stick. I am just becoming more, cynical. Like, why me? God, help me.
Minnie, can I say something to you?
Yeah.
Because I think I've heard you many a times. But I think there is something inside which is deep-seated and deep-rooted. And you need to achieve a catharsis because there are certain things in your personality at the psychological level which are really in your unconscious and they're kind of disturbing you. I don't know whether that is at professional level, but I think it is more of at the personal level. You have been in other circles. I hope you remember that.
Possible.
Yeah?
I have literally attended your circles quite often because I could relate to all your topics. So whenever I get time, I just hop on and try to speak. Because venting out catharsis is like something gives me immense pleasure. I feel like, okay, I've shared something who have understood me, not to somebody who can't even understand what I'm going through.
No, but then I think you have to achieve a major catharsis. There's a lot inside you which is hidden. But for that, you will have to have private sessions. If you want to do with ISKA, all right. Or if you can find somebody near you. Because I think you're a beautiful person. You have a lot of potential. And you are a wonderful human being. But certain things, they keep, trying to disturb you at mental level, at psychological level. So why not to get over with them, Because...
and I get affected by so many things. If somebody would be nasty to me or somebody, and I'm being like all lovable or amicable with them, and they turn around and say something or the other, like it's very like Ashrama, like Archika ma'am said, like there are other aspects that you have to put into consideration. You can't really latch onto one thing and literally feel bad about it. So I never knew about all these aspects. Now that she's telling me and now that I'm being enlightened about it, I'm just feeling so good because now that I'm really having an epiphany here, okay, ye hai reality. I mean, we can't be this immature and literally crying and making hue and cry about short petty grudges. So I am really feeling glad that I could get to know this.
No, absolutely. You're a wonderful person, and we all have something or the other which is, deep rooted into the unconscious. And if we can just pull it out, cull it out, and achieve peace with that, it really, really, really helps. And I think you are a strong woman. Your sound, your voice, your words, and so a lot of men must get overawed by you. And when men, go on.
Possible. No, I'm just giggling. I'm just blushing right now.
Yeah, because, your voice, your tone, your words, they come out as strong because I can relate to that part. Because men, not that they are bad, but in our society, men still have to come to terms at understanding the potential of a woman. The younger generation is changing, they're learning, but still that somewhere that fear of, losing at the hands of a woman still holds very strong at the psychological level in men in our society. And that is something which really, really is something which kind of keeps knocking us, women, because men try to get even.
I think what we are actually working on it, and we need to teach everybody that how to show our strength without even showing it. There are many ways. It's not always about verbal or actions we show that we are strong enough to deal with things or deal with the situation. There are many, many other ways. So once you are done with that, I would like to share some points regarding it.
Because, like I said, we are not here to get into verbal altercations with people. We are not here to prove our egos. We are here to prove our work. We are here to make connections, enhance connections. And if there is a possible communication, I think that's one important aspect. I'll quickly move on, Archika, so that I can make space for you. So what are the consequences of... So I just discussed why saying no is difficult. Quickly moving on to consequences of saying no. If you don't say no, what can be the results? What can be the consequences of it? Overcommitment and burnout, depressed productivity and quality of, decreased productivity and quality of work, because you will not be able to stand up and work to the levels where you're needed to work. And when I say burnout, it means your personal life, your professional life, they all go for a toss because you don't know what is happening to your clock, kitna baja, kitna nahi baja, and then you get into, yes, absolutely, Narendra, you get into depression, you get into stress, you get into anxiety, the anxiety to complete the work, the anxiety to keep up to deadlines, the anxiety to go on to the commitments of relationships, the anxiety of being the best in your team. So I think all these would pile up, and then there'll be increased stress and anxiety, as I said, and resentment you know, you in mind you'll be saying क्या है, अपने आप को समझता क्या है, इतना काम मुझको दे देता है, बाकी सबको नहीं देता है, मेरे दोस्तों को देखो कैसे बैठ के चाय पी रहे हैं, हंसी ठट्ठा कर रहे हैं, I can't do that. I'm so
inner me. ये जो अभी आप the way you're ranting, right? That's me. That's the inner me.
ये अंदर चलता रहता है.
So there'll be a damage to your personal well-being and mental health. So it is really, really important to say no. How do you say no? You know, and what is the importance before I go on to how do you say no? So importance of saying no is it protects your personal boundaries and prioritizes things for you. You maintain a healthy work-life balance. As Amrita said, that initially when she did go out and, you know, she did not lash out, she voiced herself out. You know, there's a difference between lash out and voice out. So she voiced herself out. She had initial tremors, but then everything settled down and everybody started giving her examples. So somebody has to bell the cat, but one has to bell the cat mindfully and in the rightful ways. So a lot of pondering is needed, a lot of role playing is needed, a lot of formulation of, you know, experiences or formulation of words is needed. So if you say no, it will help you being honest. वरना आप सब जल्दबाजी में कुछ करने की कोशिश करेंगे, you will not be able to do it well, then you will be told, हाँ बड़ा काम ले लिया था, सब बोल रहे थे सारा कर लेंगे, जब काम दिया था तब नहीं बोल सकते थे ज्यादा वर्कलोड है, उसी टाइम बोल देते, हम किसी और को डिप्यूट कर देते, अब काम गलत करके ले आयो. You understand? Even this can happen. Your bosses will definitely lash out on you. जब काम दे रहे थे एक्स्ट्रा तब तो बोला नहीं. So it is very important to start right at the beginning. So you have to communicate. So it is very important to say no. So burnout will be prevented if you say no. And it will also tell the other person, give the other person message that you have your needs, individual needs and limitations. So you're all individuals. So techniques of saying no. Be polite but firm. You have to offer a brief explanation or alternative solution. You have to practice your body language and your tone of the words. Very important. What you speak, how you speak, the tonal quality, the emotions which are running through you, the kind of delivery of your words, the kind of, the demeanor you are having at that time, it all matters. So you have to have that assertive, not egotist, assertive body language, and you have to have a tone which is really concerned and talking, but yet assertive. And then you have to use I statements, and you have to suggest the negotiations if they are possible. You have to give the routes if they are possible. You have to discuss it out. See, every individual is a human being, and whether it is a boss or employee or whatever, these barriers are there, but they have been widened by the miscommunication or no communication at all. So we have to learn to work these out. And I will stop myself. I'll go on to Archika, and then after Archika has said, we'll move on to one or two case studies. And before case studies, after Archika has spoken, anybody who wants to speak, highlight a point, talk about their experiences, you're most welcome. Archika, handing it over to you.
Yeah, please, anybody wants to say something before I start?
You can.
Okay.
Please continue.
Okay, so yeah. You saying something, Minnie?
I will complete. I was just curious to know what's your take about this.
Okay, I'm going to talk about few different things and how to deal with it and how we can keep ourselves calm, composed, the few things about that I'll discuss. So first of all, can we say this कि it's a kind of bullying only in workplace? जैसे आजकल स्कूलों में बहुत चल रहा है, no bullying नहीं करना है या फिर ragging नहीं करना है. But at workplace we are facing this in a very sophisticated and legal ways. Legally सब हो रहा है, sophisticated manner में हो रहा है. Right? Fine.
Legal would not be the right word, but yes, sophisticated
लीगल इज इन अ वे आशिमा कि उनको राइट है आपको काम देने का.
No, see, as Amrita said that she knew the legal, when they threatened her, legally she knew they could not do anything because she had the
I'm not saying
paperwork.
legal literally, but in a other way you can take it, you know.
No, legal, I still have an objection to legal, my dear friend.
Okay, I take
you can
my
carry
word
on
back,
with
legal.
sophisticated bullying, right?
Okay, fine. Thank you so much. Okay. So first of all, very important thing in a life, we have to learn how to keep our personal and professional life separate. ये आज सीखना बहुत जरूरी है. The moment we are entering our workplace, we should be a different person. And the moment we are stepping out of our workplace, we should leave everything behind. Then I am what I am. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a husband, I'm a son, whatever. Okay? This is a very first thing. Then carry your positive aura always. You know, it's very tough. आज कुछ बॉस से कोई झगड़ा हो गया, कलीग से कोई झगड़ा हो गया, सामने वाले ने बहुत कुछ बोल दिया. You know, very this thing is कि बहुत मुश्किल होता है कंट्रोल करना. But first of all, before giving any answer or any response, बहुत कुछ होता है हमारे पास कहने को. मतलब if one sentence is coming, तो brain इतने fast process करता है कि we know 4 things. कि I can keep his, you know, I can make him shut his mouth right now. But before saying that, give 10 seconds or some time. Why we need to? That time will give you a lot of awareness, lot of insight that कि इतना कुछ कहने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. एक silence बहुत था. You know, Narendra is there. You want to say something? You want to say something, Narendra?
Yeah, alone life is very better than to relationship.
Pardon?
So you will not work in an office, Narendra, and you can't be alone there in the office. You have everybody there.
Yeah, ma'am. I didn't get job last 2 years. I'm still trying to get a job. Yeah, because of when I'm going to the interview that time, I'm nervous, fear, and that's it. And I'm talking about the relationship. Yeah, alone life is better than the relationship.
Archika, I can quickly tell Narendra, तुमको क्यों? Why do you feel tense? Why do you feel nervous? Please start writing those points. We'll discuss all these because there is a psychological interpretation, and we can help you in changing your cognitions. Archika.
Yeah, thank you, Ashna. Thank you so much. Okay, the very important thing कि many times we forget what we are, who we are. हम ऐसे नहीं होते हैं. हमारे अंदर empathy की feeling भी है, हमारे अंदर caring वाली feeling भी है. We have everything, and the bosses, they are not demons, they are also human beings. So why to get this nervousness? Why to get this kind of impression that no, I can't say this, I can't talk, I can't discuss. Okay, apart from this, don't forget who you are. Please carry on everything with yourself. Okay, don't forget to smile. हम लोग भूल जाते हैं सामने वाले से आज झगड़ा हुआ है, उसने कुछ बोल दिया है, नेक्स्ट डे हम जाएंगे उसकी तरफ देखना भी पसंद नहीं करेंगे. Why? Just start practicing this forget thing. Forget and forgive. They are the best thing to do in a life. They sort out everything. Instantly they sort out everything. And gratitude. Oh, thank you so much, Ashima, for giving me the point. Okay, so when you forget, okay, इसने बोला यार, he must be having some issue. He must be having some problem. Fine, forget and forgive. It's not easy. Seriously, it's not easy. You really need to practice a lot. You need to practice every day. Forgive and forget. And the very important thing is what we are. हम लोग ऐसे नहीं होते हैं. Like if we can do something for somebody, if we can help, but sometimes we hesitate and we say कि नहीं, इसने मेरा ये काम नहीं किया था, या मैं ही क्यों करूँगी ये, या मैं ही हूँ रह गई हूँ क्या, मेरे को ज्यादा सैलरी देते हैं क्या, या I don't do this, and we have various. मतलब एक नेगेटिव थॉट आता है और उसके साथ वो बहुत सारे रीजंस ले आता है, कॉप वेब बना देता है बिल्कुल ऐसे ना कि फाइन, अब इतना बड़ा वेब बन गया है कि अब इससे बाहर निकलना मुश्किल है. बस बाहर तो एक जेलसी, एक इरिटेशन, एक नेगेटिव पैटर्न जो बन गया है वो ही निकल के आएगा. सो डोंट फॉरगेट हम लोग कौन है. ओके, अपार्ट फ्रॉम इन पर्सनल लाइफ थोड़ा सा डिवेट करके बताऊं कि लाइक अमृता जैसे बता रही थी, इन लॉ से काफी कुछ आ रहा था कि ठीक है, एंड मेनी टाइम्स इट हैपेंस, कि यू कैन डू दिस, तुम इसमें अच्छी नहीं हो, तुम ऐसे नहीं हो, तुम वैसे नहीं हो. बट कई बार होता है कि हम अपनी ड्यूटीज तो नहीं छोड़ना चाह रहे होते. अगर सब कुछ हमारे साथ हो रहा है, दे आर सेइंग दिस एंड दैट, बट स्टिल वी आर आस्किंग कि इट्स अ लंच टाइम, इट्स अ डिनर टाइम, आप खाना खा लो, खाना लगा दिया है, चाय पियोगे, आप ये खाओगे क्या? इमेजिन व्हाट, मतलब आप क्या हो, आप अपने आप को क्यों दूसरों की जगह पे रख के वैसे बनना चाहते हैं? हम लोग क्यों बन जाते हैं हम लोग ऐसे? आई थिंक इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि मैं क्या हूँ, मेरा नेचर क्या है, मेरी पर्सनैलिटी क्या है. इफ आई ऑलवेज कैरी दैट माई पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड, माई ऑरा, तो ये सारी इश्यूज जो है ना, वो थोड़े टाइम बाद अपने आप ही हमारे ऑरा से बाहर निकल जाते हैं. एंड इट रियली वर्क्स.
I would like to add here, Archika, for that we really have to understand ourselves the best.
Yes.
Because that connection is somewhere lost.
Yeah. So the connection is very important and it really helps. Forget, forgive, smile. If somebody is saying, मतलब बहुत कुछ आपको बोला जा रहा है, कुछ भी, अगर थोड़े टाइम बाद आप उसको पूछो ना जाके, आर यू ओके, यू नीड सम हेल्प, कैन आई हेल्प यू इन सम वे. इमेजिन आपके साथ ही हो रहा है, आप किसी को बहुत कुछ नेगेटिव बोल रहे हो, तुम ये नहीं कर सकते, तुम वो नहीं कर सकते, तुम इस लायक नहीं हो, तुम ये भी नहीं हो, तुम क्या समझती हो अपने आप को. एंड सामने वाला सुने जा रहा है और थोड़ी देर बाद आप चुप होते हैं और वो आपको कहता है कि आर यू ओके, यू नीड सम हेल्प, कुछ कर दूं मैं तुम्हारे लिए. अब इमेजिन करके देखो आपके अंदर क्या चल रहा है, आपकी फीलिंग्स किस तरह से चेंज होगी, आपका थॉट प्रोसेस एकदम.
मिनी हंस रही है, उससे पूछो क्यों हंस रही है.
मिनी को एक इंसिडेंट याद आ गया है. शेयर मिनी.
Narendra wants to say.
Yeah, sometimes I'm always living fast, and I'm very addicted sports, cricket, and politics. I didn't overcome the sports and politics, so that's why I didn't concentrate on interviews and my Python.
I'm not getting it clearly. Ashima, did you get it? I'm so sorry.
Narendra, what you're trying to say is that you are into politics and sports. So does that decide your personality? That makes you who you are? That's what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I can overcome the addiction of sports, cricket, and ma'am.
You're asking how to come out of this addiction?
I think that is a
different the segment of addiction, Narendra.
It is not addiction right now because you're looking for a job, you have a lot of time, you don't have anything else to do, so you're focusing on that. But the moment you are in job, you have your responsibilities, maybe you'll not be into them too much, right?
Minnie was about to share something. Yeah, Minnie, please.
You know, this is a very famous Insta reel I've seen, and I could just recollect that. So it was a good jog to the memory. This Insta reel was like, it is a banter between two people. One is applying makeup, and the other person says, "You put up so much of makeup, it doesn't look good on you." And the person says, yeah. Then she says, "Why are you agreeing with me?" And she says that I'm not agreeing with you, I just don't care. And the person
exactly. But showing a care, अगर वो ये मीम होता कि थोड़ा सा तुम्हें भी लगा के दिखाऊं, तुम भी बहुत सुंदर लगोगी, मैं तो बहुत सुंदर लग रही हूँ.
Could be, but that was complete paradigm shift that happened at the end. And the same goes for this one also that you shared. इंसान कुछ ऐसा बोलता है, "You okay?" आप थोड़ा
सा it really works.
It works. It absolutely works. It does work. Absolutely. मैंने ये देखा भी. But जैसे आप बता रहे थे कि it takes a lot of courage and it takes a lot of patience to reach to that point where you can really retort like that. And that is also.
And you know, it is not a retort. Minnie, this is what I wanted to bring in. What Archika is saying is not a retort. You are not retorting. You're genuinely concerned. It's not like a banter, or it's not an indifference or trying to, mock that person. Right, Archika?
Yeah, in personal life मैंने like okay, आप honestly please tell me everybody, ये हम अपने बच्चों के साथ बहुत easily कर लेते हैं, but बाकी लोगों के साथ नहीं कर पाते. आपके बेटे से बेटी से झगड़ा हो जाए, you have fight with your daughter, your son, very heated argument has just happened, but it's a lunch and dinner time. you'll not forget to ask your child for a lunch or dinner, and you'll make ensure कि क्या खाना है, अच्छा ये नहीं खाना है, अच्छा गुस्से में ही आप बोलोगे, but you will be like कि क्या खाना है, खा के जाओ, ये नहीं खाना, अच्छा ये खाना है, बताते क्यों नहीं हो, बता दो एक बार ये खाना है, but you want them to eat, right?
Archika, Isha and Anshi have comments, and can we hear from them?
Yeah, please.
Isha? Are you unmuting, Isha? Go on.
Yeah. I also recently lost my job. तो मैम वही उसी का डर वर है, तो अभी इंटरव्यू में मेरे को प्रॉब्लम होती है, मैं जाने को ही नहीं करती.
So when you say you've lost your job, do you know the right reason? Have you come to terms with the right reason that yes, whatever happened, I know why it happened, so let me just go ahead and take charge of my life?
Yes, मैं सोचती तो हूँ, बट जब भी पता चलता है कि यहाँ पे इंटरव्यू है, पता नहीं क्या डर होता है कि मैं जाती ही नहीं.
ईशा, तुमको अपने आप पे टर्म्स, यू विल हैव टू स्टार्ट राइटिंग. सबसे पहले इफ यू हैव कम इन दिस सर्कल, सबसे पहले इफ यू कैन मैसेज अस व्हाटएवर, लिखना शुरू करो कि क्यों डर है, किस लिए डर है. आपको कहीं ना कहीं फेलियर का डर तो है, ये बात तो पक्की है, और वो क्यों है, किस लिए है, और पुरानी जॉब में ऐसा क्या हुआ, वो पूरी डिटेल इकट्ठी करो. विल मेक अ स्पेशल सर्कल वेयर वी कैन डिस्कस ऑल दीज थिंग्स, राइट? सो यू गॉट टू गेट कॉन्फिडेंट ऑफ योरसेल्फ, ईशा. यू हैव टू मूव ऑन, and I think there must be a lot which you're wanting to talk, right? So for
right now, Ashima, we can just suggest Isha ki please whenever you're going for any interview, just accept कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ना होगी और क्या होगा.
True.
Right, Isha? Just go with this mindset कि क्या होगा, नहीं मिलेगी ना जॉब, इससे ज़्यादा तो क्या होगा.
But let me go do my best.
Yeah. Do your best, but take out this fear. मतलब ना होगी ना सुनने को तैयार हूं मैं. हाँ होगी तो उसके बाद देखेंगे क्या करना है, बट ना होगी तो फाइन. लाइफ इज इम्पोर्टेंट, हैप्पीनेस इज इम्पोर्टेंट, बाकी सब पार्ट है लाइफ का.
ना इंटरव्यू के लिए जाना शुरू करो, है ना?
जॉब एक्सपीरियंस है, you are getting experience.
Isha, Archika, we just have 1.5 minutes. Whatever we have told Isha, there is a lot more, but 1.5 minute में पूरा नहीं हो सकता है. Let's quickly go to Anshi and then wrap up the whole session of today, bosses. Yeah.
Okay, one thing I will tell you. Isha, don't feel about job. Yeah, in my village, one person is there, my brother relative.
Narendra.
Yeah, he's getting job in 40 years. Yeah, he's trying to 14 years in searching for job.
Yeah, absolutely. Your mindset is important. You have to connect to yourself. Anshi, quickly, beta, 50 seconds.
Yes, ma'am. So, in 50 seconds, I just want to conclude the whole session. Like, in today's session, we have learned about saying no to bosses and colleagues totally depend on the situation itself, and to say someone's no is not a big deal, and we should not bother about it. And and sometimes we have to say no when it comes to our own self and for our morals or principles. And sometimes people first criticize you, then they compliment you, because initially if you are doing something against something right that is against of everyone, they will criticize you, but afterwards they know the importance and they will.
Thank you very much. God bless you all.